Last year I met a wonderful man, Javier, and we fell in love. We love to be together, but two things bother me. First, he's married. He says he's very unhappy with his wife. They fight all the time, and he's going to ask her for a divorce. But he keeps putting it off. Second, when we're together, he seems to be only interested in sex. That's all we do. We don't talk much. We don't go anywhere. We just have sex. And when he calls me on the phone, the conversation is always sexual. Part of me says this relationship isn't going anywhere, but I really don't know how to let him go, because I love him so much.
Never get into a relationship with a married man. You'll think of 1,000 justifications for it, but don't do it. Why? Because the very fact that he's hiding his relationship with you from his wife tells you that he's dishonest about the most important commitments in his life. How could you possibly assume that he'll be more honest or committed with you in the future? Javier obviously doesn't have enough real love in his life, and he's using you to fill his emptiness with imitation love. You give him every form of imitation love. Praise, by finding him sexually attractive. Power, by doing what he wants. Pleasure, by giving him sex. And safety, by giving him a place of relative peace and quiet away from the conflicts at home. I'm sure he just loves being with you, but that's not the same as loving you. When I say he's using you, I'm not suggesting that he's consciously aware of what he's doing. And you need to see that you're using him too. In exchange for the imitation love you give him, you're getting just as much in return. You feel beautiful, important, worthwhile, and so on. The two of you are trading imitation love, and that always turns out badly, because the effects of imitation love always wear off, leaving both parties feeling disappointed, angry, and even betrayed. When you recognize the truth here, that your relationship is based on imitation love and is therefore guaranteed to fail, you won't find it as difficult to leave Javier. Call him and say that you're ending the relationship. You're not blaming him. Tell him that you've just learned some things about real love and relationships, and you realize that you're simply not ready to participate in a genuinely loving, healthy relationship. It's all about you. This has nothing to do with Javier. Right now, you'd be fooled by anybody who offered you enough imitation love. Tell him that in order for you to begin the process of learning, you need to make a clean break in your relationship. No visits, no phone calls, no emails, because those contacts would distract you from this new learning process and would benefit nobody. Part of you hangs on to this man because you're afraid you won't find anything to replace him. Read the book, Real Love. Research everything you can on the website here and learn how to bring more real love into your life. Do that until you really understand, and more important, until you feel the difference between real love and imitation love. If you can't, you'll be fooled by imitation love again, and you'll keep having experiences like this one. As you feel more loved, and as you become more unconditionally loving, you'll naturally attract into your life men who are also capable of being in a truly loving relationship. Don't settle for less than the real thing. It's really worth the wait.